Hello everybody, this is Dr. John, back with more Pokemon Yellow, and well, today it shall be a bonus episode time. For you see, finally, long last, I'm today going to demonstrate you the glitch that I've been building up to and been mentioning so many times up to this point. Yep, today we're finally getting to actually showing that thing. Took me long enough to get to this point, but here we are. So, just to show you that this is the save state run that I did a while back and showed you at the start of an episode few episodes ago, I think. Here's basically the setup. How you should go with the glitch. Basically what you need is quite preferably at least a level 15 Butterfree with sleep powder ability. That's quite important. You really want to have a Butterfree with sleep powder ability. At least for the method that I'm planning to execute this glitch. And also, considering that most likely at this point your team is going to be rather high leveled, it is actually recommended that you bring in at least a little bit lower leveled Pokemon into your team that's not going to kill everything in one shot. So, that is basically how you want to set up your team. Now the next step, step 2 in a sense, is to come here into these grass areas near the daycare center, from near at the tunnel where you can travel to Vermilion City. Here you want to scroll around and these grasses a little bit here. Hopefully I can get this thing in pretty soon to show up here, because I really don't feel like fleeing too many battles. Oh crap. Can you please let me flee? Might actually cut out all these unnecessary encounters unless I actually get to meet the Pokemon that you definitely want to capture, or you must capture if you want to execute the glitch in the way I'm doing it. And Pidgey is not that Pokemon. Get the hell out of here! Okay, finally! Always takes quite a bit of time to occasionally find this little bastard. Anywho, this is the Pokemon that you definitely want to capture here. Apra. Now, before getting any more details about this Pokemon, let me see if I can actually capture it, because this thing can be annoying. A reason why you definitely want to have a Butterfree at level 15 with sleep powder is because, well, basically Butterfree with this and at this level is pretty much the only thing that can both overrun this Apra Pokemon in speed and also inflict the sleep status. Yes! Got it! And this should make capturing this Pokemon a hell of a lot more easier. Now let me see. Oh fuck, I didn't stuck up on Pokeballs. That's what you get. Anywho, let's see if I can capture it here. Yes! First try! Ha ha ha! Booyah! Whew! Thank God. Trust me, you wouldn't believe how insanely annoying this thing is to capture without inflicting sleep on it. Trust me, you can try paralysis, but it just doesn't work the same way as sleep powder or any other sleep inflicting move. That's why you most definitely want to have a Butterfree, because Apra is a fast little fucker and he can basically outrun any other Pokemon in your team. Anywho, we finally got ourselves Apra. Amen. So, of course, going to go heal real quick here, and actually I think I might deposit one more spot free from my current team setup so that we actually have a room for the glitch Pokemon. Assuming that we can actually capture it successfully, so I'll see you in a second after I've done that and stuck on view more Pokeballs. Okay, stuck up on view more Pokeballs. Freed a little bit more space for my team, decided to put Paras in the box since we don't actually need him. Also made a save state save off screen just to make sure that I don't need to do this again in case I screw this up. Because, well, here's the thing. This glitch, if you execute it successfully, it doesn't do any damage to your game or to your cartridge, should you actually try to execute on this actual Game Boy Color and on the actual Pokemon Yellow cartridge. It doesn't do any damage to it, or doesn't harm any of the game's data as long as it's done correctly. But if you accidentally screw this up at a certain point, then it can quite badly freeze your game, so you need to be a little bit careful with this one. Anywho, reason why you want to have Abra captured and be in your team when you execute this glitch is because of teleport ability. Basically, teleport is a psychic type move that teleports you instantly to a Pokemon Center, no matter where you are, minus caves and dungeons. Those are pretty much the only areas where this thing doesn't work. Anywho, teleport is the main reason why you want to have this Pokemon. Very crucial to execute this glitch. So, now a couple of things here. You may recall this road here to the Bill's house. And you may recall that there was one trainer that I specifically said you want to save if you want to execute this glitch. And it was that guy who I'm facing against right now. He's extremely crucial to this glitch, and also, well, basically he can also be the thing that freezes your game, so yeah, very crucial. But enough jibber jabber, how about we actually get to execute this glitch. Anywho, here, there's a grassy area just down there, where I'm about to head in, and there's a certain trainer there hiding in the grass. Now what you want to do is that you need to step very carefully in there, and just when he enters the screen, just when you are about to encounter the trainer, you wanna hit start and then immediately select Abra and use teleport. Very crucial. So let's see if I can pull that off perfectly. I don't know how well it goes with this thing. No, that was too soon. Checked! Ah, didn't do it right. Ah, damn it. Okay, 1 second. Okay, let's try again. Timing testing on emulator can be a little bit tricky. Shit, didn't do it right. Ah, third time. Okay. I'm gonna do this as many times as I need to until I can execute this correctly. Once more. Yes, I got it! Okay. Now here, don't screw up. Choose Abra and use teleport. This basically causes that you're warping to the Pokemon Center just as soon as that trainer notices you. Now very crucial, do not hit start. Do not do anything else. Now that you've done that, Artem march to that other trainer that I mentioned there on the road to Bill's lighthouse. Just walk up to that guy and challenge him. But there's a trick to that even. There's even a trick to that. I meant to say, God, my grammar's starting to suck again. Anywho, so, very crucial. Both just the fact that this guy isn't challenged until you actually plan to execute this glitch, if you ever want to use it. But this is also so very crucial. Make him come to you. Do not walk right in front of him. Make him come to you. If you just walk straight right up to him or walk right in front of him, that will freeze your game. What you want to do is to go pretty much right onto this wall, walk a little bit forward, and that's it. That's what you have to do. You have to make the guy come to you. Then you just need to beat the shit out of this guy. And he's fairly easy. He only has one Pokemon, and that's a type that our Pikachu is very strong against. So shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just shock that Slowpoke to death. Wow, almost went down in one hit. Ooh shit. Don't confuse, don't confuse. Yes! And down you go. And that's it. And now that's happened, what you want to do, again, is to choose Opera and use Teleport. Do this again. I hope I'm recalling this glitch right, but this is what I remember you have to do. And now, once again, do not go to Poke Center, or actually I'm not sure that it's allowed to go after that, but anywho, don't go into the Pokemon Center, just walk once again through the same road, and once you get just about here where the path starts, surprisingly, a start screen appears. I didn't press the start button, I didn't press anything, it just appeared. What you now want to do is to press it away and behold! The glitch Pokemon that you can get out of this is none other than the legendary Mew. Yes, this glitch allows you to capture Mew at level 7, the legendary 151. I'm not even sure did I pronounce that number correctly, but anywho, number 151 legendary Pokemon of first generation. Pretty freaking awesome reward from performing a little glitch, I have to admit, and I actually kinda have a little bit story to tell here while I'm trying to capture this thing. When I first discovered this glitch, it kinda cracked me up a little. You wanna know why? Well, the thing is, for the most part, Mew is an event Pokemon. It's a Pokemon that's supposed to be only given during certain events. It was highly merchandised and such for such events. I remember there was a huge con at some point, even here at Finland, where they could actually download this thing into your Game Boy Yellow cartridge should you arrive there. And it was just huge thing back then. It was just freaky huge thing back then. So basically, for the longest time, I thought that was the only way to get a Mew. That you actually had to see all the time and effort to go to a con, crawl through hundreds and maybe thousands of people just to get this thing downloaded into your game cartridge. And plus to that, these things were usually limited. They couldn't just give them to every single person that came to the cons and events they were sharing this. No, you actually had to be lucky to be one of the few first ones, and let me actually see if I can capture this thing now. Oh boy, don't... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh boy. I had a feeling that would have happened. Oh god. I'm such a fucking stupid jackass. That was fail! I'll see you guys back at this battle soon enough. Okay, now finally back with the Mew fight. God damn it. Ugh. Let's try not to screw up this time around, shall we? And instead of using Thunder Wave to paralyze, let's see if we can actually put this thing to sleep, because that could make this a hell of a lot more easier. Okay, that doesn't do too much damage, so... Nighty-night! And this time, just to make sure... Yes, I am actually now stocked on Pokeballs. 8 should be enough. I'm not entirely sure, because sometimes... Let me tell you, sometimes capturing this thing is so freaking insane that it can take up to 10 freaking Pokeballs to capture this thing, unless you take it all the way down to red health. Yeah, this thing is really picky about that. Let me see, where was I with my story last time? Let me see, I believe I was... what was it that I was saying last time? God, I already... Ooh, that was close. Oh yes, now I remember. So, basically Mew was an event Pokemon, you couldn't get it otherwise. So, basically, considering how much time and effort you would actually have to take to actually travel to such events where they would give this thing away, you cannot imagine my reaction when I actually found out one day on YouTube that this glitch existed. Like, I would... Woohoo! Captured the damn thing! Hell yeah! Anywho, my jaw literally dropped when I first saw this glitch explained in a video on YouTube, because I've always imagined, ever since I found out about this glitch, it's that, like, try to imagine being one of those guys who actually saw all that time and effort to go to the event and get you Mew downloaded, and then try to imagine if you were the unlucky one that couldn't get it, and all this time you thought that that event was your only chance to get it. And then, one day, you come you visit YouTube, find just a random video titled with the Pokemon Yellow Mew glitch, you watch it and you must have been at least a little bit hurt inside that you could have gotten that legendary Pokemon this easily without going to the entire event. I don't know did I explain that very well, but I've just always found it like funny that so many people back then saw so much trouble to get this thing, and then still, well, Nintendo wasn't able to remove this kind of glitch in the game that basically makes capturing the damn thing ridiculously easy. I mean, just wow. And it's not like this only existed in the very early cartridges of the game. No. This still existed in the very latest of the releases, the ones that were supposed to be already fucking glitch free. How do I know this? Well, the thing is, usually the releases that we get here in Europe are usually the ones that are fixed from most of the glitches and bugs, and this glitch still exists and still works within those cartridges. So yeah, kind of funny thing if you ask me. I don't know, is it that funny to you, but differences, but everyone needs to either... Okay, I don't know even what I'm saying. Anywho, Mew. Now, well, Mew is kind of an interesting case because, well, if you just look at the stats here and in the bio that I'm going to put this thing, these Pokemon stats are basically suffering from the, what? God damn it, I can't remember that Pokemon in the 3rd generation. But anyway, basically, it almost has completely stable stats throughout its entire life. It has just simply almost identical stats in all fronts, which you would think is actually pretty bad considering that this is a legendary Pokemon in a sense, so why the heck would you want to have stable stats all across the board? Well, the thing is, you see, usually Pokemons have certain starting values for each stats where they then start to build up as they level up. However, with Mew, these things starting stats for all of its attack, defense, speed and such are pretty much incredibly high for the level that it is, for level 7. So in a sense, throughout most of the game, if you want to use this thing, despite being a psychic type, is actually a little tank. It can take damage, it can deliver damage. However, as it goes up and up with levels, it becomes very demanding with the amount of experience, and then it really starts to fall behind within levels. So toward the end, it's not actually that great of a Pokemon, surprisingly. It just isn't. And also, there's something else about this Pokemon that should be noted. Well, you see, this Pokemon, as you can see here, only has one move now. Pout. However, Mew has a kind of an interesting learning pattern. Well, you see, Mew learns naturally. Surely, it learns new moves every 10th level. I'm not kidding, it learns its next move at level 10, then the next one at level 20, next one in level 30, and finally its final one at level 40. So yeah, as you can imagine, training this thing purely without using any TMs on it, or any HMs, which this Pokemon can learn all of them. I'm not kidding, this Pokemon can actually learn all of the HMs in the game, so nothing else, it's a pretty much perfect HM slave, in a sense. But anywho, without using any TMs or HMs on this thing, training it can be a little bit cruciating, especially since, well, you don't get any that good, well, psychic type TMs for a little while now. Now, of course, there's the Dream Eater TM that I've already shown that you can get from backtracking, but that move basically is useless unless you have a psychic Pokemon that also has hypnosis or other sleep inflicting move, and since Mew doesn't have that, it won't do it any good that much. Then again, of course, if you figure out a way how to, well, then again, you could argue that if you have another Pokemon that can inflict sleep and Mew with a Dream Eater, then I don't know, it can be useful, but still. So, I think this is a pretty much good spot to conclude our bonus episode. I hope you enjoyed, and well, I hope this helped you. If any of you were interested on executing this glitch and just exactly how it works. Oh, and let me, by the way, clear this out. This isn't going to be in the main LP. This was just a save state run that I decided to do just to show this glitch. But basically, those worrying that if executing this glitch, even if we didn't manage to froze your game, otherwise it just screws the rest of the game up, it doesn't. If you execute this glitch perfectly, it doesn't affect the game in any way. All it does is that, well, you have a Pokemon that you're not even supposed to get in this game. The legendary Mew. That's it. Nothing else is changed. So, when you do this correctly, it's pretty safe glitch to execute. Anywho, before this goes any more revision, Dr. John, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and until next actual episode, continuation of Pokemon Yellow main adventure, I'm saying bye-bye everyone, see you later!